So the next 3D Sonic game, Sonic Dream Team, recently got announced. And the same as any 3D Sonic game nowadays, there's been a lot of controversy surrounding it. So to start off with my thoughts on the game so far, I mean, we haven't actually seen much of the game really, so I can't really give my full in-depth thoughts about the game, but yeah, it looks interesting, I suppose. I'm very surprised that we have like a 3D platformer Sonic game on mobile devices now. For so many years, we've been stuck with Sonic games like Sonic Dash, Sonic Dash 2, Sonic Boom, Sonic Forces, Speed Battle, Sonic Forces, Sonic Runners, rest in peace. So to go from all of those games into Sonic Dream Team, a proper 3D Sonic game, that is actually kind of surreal. And it doesn't look like they're cheaping out with it either. It looks like pretty high budget for a mobile game. You've got vast open zones by the looks of things where Sonic can just run around and just do stuff. Essentially a more realised Sonic Frontiers, but for obviously mobile devices. You've got things like slopes and stuff like that just integrated into the environment now, rather than having them being floating objects in the sky. Actually, hang on, just before we carry on with the video. Something tells me that you're not subscribed. How do I know that, you ask? Well, look at this. Are you seeing that right now? Most of the people watching this video right now aren't subscribed. What's going on with that then, eh? Press that subscribe button right the hell now, because, you know, just saying, Sega was telling me that if you don't subscribe right now, they ain't releasing that Unleashed port. Okay, they didn't actually say that, but come on man, you should still subscribe right now. You won't regret it. Trust me. Anyways, I'll stop bothering you now, so on with the video. And yeah, overall, I've got to give huge props to Sega Hardlight. They've done a pretty decent job with this game, not gonna lie, it looks pretty decent. We actually get to play as Cream the Rabbit since, what? Sonic Heroes 20 years ago in a 3D Sonic game? God damn. They even get to play as Rouge here too, which is pretty nice. Which is, again, another instance of Rouge being a part of Sonic's kind of small group of friends, because it was also in Sonic Prime, so interesting that they're still pushing for that, but now in the games. So yeah, overall, Sonic Dream Team for a mobile game looks pretty decent. It doesn't look like the greatest Sonic game ever made, because it's a mobile game, so they can't do too much with it. But yeah, for what it is, what I'm trying to go for, yeah, not bad, not bad. Then we've got this new artwork right here with a new character in the background whose name is Arium, not sure how you pronounce it, but yeah, new character basically. The new renders for Sonic and the gang here, so I'm gonna be real with you, some of these have some issues. I think the Cream render looks pretty good, to be honest. Yeah, got no problems with that one. Amy looks decent, and Knuckles looks alright. I think he has the same problem as pretty much everybody else here though. It's just his face. I think his eyes look a bit too big. I don't know, his like pupils or whatever. I think they could be a bit slimmer. And then Tails, what's going on with your face, mate? He looks weird. I don't know. Is it just me? His face looks kind of weird. His mouth looks uncanny. His eyes, again, a bit too big. And then Rouge, she looks interesting. I think her smile just looks a bit empty, lifeless. I don't know, something looks a bit off about it. And then Sonic, I've seen so many people saying that, oh my god, this is the greatest Sonic design in the history of Sonic designs. Wow, it looks so good, guys. Wow. No, it doesn't. What are you talking about? It's not that good of a render, relax. I mean, yeah, dark blue, long quill Sonic, we all like that, sure, but his face again looks weird. It looks too cutesy now. Again, his pupils or whatever, they're too big, I think. They're supposed to be a lot more thinner for modern Sonic. Someone on Twitter called Exist the Being made this render edit, and yeah, it just looks so much better here. Just focusing on the eyes right here, yeah, Sonic with smaller pupils, for modern Sonic at least, looks a lot better here compared to the bigger pupil eye things. The official render just looks like something from Sonic Speed Simulator. I'm gonna be real with you, it's more high quality, and that's not really a great thing. Not a great thing at all. But it's now time to talk about the biggest controversy when it comes to Sonic Dream Team, and that is the fact that it's going to be exclusive to Apple Arcade. Just the same as Sonic Racing, the other Apple Arcade exclusive Sonic Racing game, Sonic Dream Team will only be playable on Apple devices. Which means that if you've got an Android device like myself, you can't play the game. So yeah, sucks to be you, buddy. And me, I guess, too. Now, yeah, personally, I'm a bit bummed out about this, because the game looks interesting, it doesn't look horrible or anything like that, so I was kind of interested to actually try it out, but unfortunately, because I don't like Apple, I think they're just inferior to Android in pretty much every possible way, except for a few things here and there, but yeah. Overall, Android's better than Apple, and I refuse to be argued with. I am right, you're wrong. deal with it. And yeah, obviously because of this, Sonic fans have been rallying, we're just rioting everywhere, saying, why is this game not on anything else? Why is it exclusive to Apple devices? Blah, 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 blah. Now you see, what Sonic fans haven't realised is that if you see right here from Sonic Stadium, breaking. We've heard from a source involved in the game's production that Sonic Dream Team is likely to remain Apple Arcade exclusive. This is because Apple is involved in the game's production. So yeah, the reason Sonic Dream Team is stuck on Apple Arcade is because Apple were the ones who funded the game in the first place. For some reason, Apple has a real attachment to Sonic, which guess is good. I mean, Apple has money, they put into Sonic games, boom, we get Sonic Dream Team. Looks pretty decent now. Now, even with this knowledge in mind, Sonic fans, for some reason, are still going on a riot saying, oh, let's get hashtag Sonic Dream Team for Android trending, guys. Come on, we need to convince them to get it onto Android. And I hate to break it to you, Sonic fans, but that ain't happening, mate. That is not happening. Apple are literally the ones who are funding Sonic Dream Team. Do you really think they're going to allow this game to be put on Android devices? Heck no. That Sonic Racing game that was also on Apple Arcade, that is not on Android yet. My boy Rayman with Rayman Mini on Apple Arcade, that's not on Android either. That's still stuck there. It's a bit of a shame really because, you know, Rayman is still stuck on mobile devices and has been relegated to just Apple now. Not even all mobile devices, just Apple now. Rayman, I hope you get done justice, man. I really hope you do. Now then, there is a bit of hope for Sonic fans though with Sonic Dream Team, because even though we can't have Sonic Dream Team on Android devices, there have been some games that have been on Apple Arcade that have been ported to consoles and PC. Now, we don't know what the game's called exactly, but apparently some sort of Shantae game that was on Apple Arcade got ported to PC and consoles a little while later. So maybe, just maybe, Sonic Dream Team could come, you know, to console and PC. But obviously it's still not Android devices because, you know, Apple, Android, those things mix like oil and water. Now, if you don't want to wait all that time just to get Sonic Dream Team on console and PC or whatever, there is technically, I think, maybe a way to get the game on non-iOS devices, and that is through emulation. Emulation. Apparently, there are iOS emulators that exist out there that you can chuck on like an Android device or something like that. I'm not too familiar with all that, but if you want to delve into that, you know, I'm not going to, you know, promote that idea, but, you know, that's just a possibility. So if you want to go ahead and do that. I'm just not promoting it. And I'm totally not going to do that myself. No, definitely not. And if not by emulation, somebody could just drop the APK of the game if they can actually get the files together somehow. Don't know how to pull that off, but yeah. So there is still hope. There is still hope for us non-iOS device users. Now obviously, because of this Apple Arcade thing, Sonic fans have been saying that, oh, Sega, you're losing out on so much money by not putting it on anything that's not iOS devices, and that, surprisingly, is actually quite wrong. Now, it should be no surprise that mobile gaming isn't actually a small market, it's actually a very big market, and surprisingly, it's actually even bigger than I thought, because with this article right here, Apple Arcade may be the most popular game subscription, not PS Plus or Game Pass. And yeah, we have a graph right here showing that Apple Arcade actually has around 100 million users. So in fact, Sega aren't losing any money. They're actually gaining quite a lot, because to start off with, Apple Arcade probably the one funding the game, so that saves Sega a lot of money, obviously. And then they're making a lot of money off this 100 million users just off mobile games. Yeah, Sega are going to be making money. I don't know what Sonic fans are on about. They ain't losing anything. They're making big bucks here. But of course, you know, Sonic fans being Sonic fans, they don't stop there, do they? Because you can see right here from Sonic Hacky, I think Gregory got harassed by too many people regarding Sonic Dream Team. Damn it. Then we see this guy called Gregory has privated his Twitter account. Now you might be wondering, who the hell is this Gregory guy and why do I care about him? Well, here we have the context right here. He announced that he is one of the people working for Sonic Dream Team, and he did clarify that Apple plays a huge part of the development. But there's people insulting to him about exclusivity. Now, this might be just like a bit of a controversial opinion here, but personally, in my opinion, again, just my opinion, I don't think somebody who has no part in any of the big decisions as to where Sonic Dream Team is going to be played on deserves to be harassed. Controversial opinion, I know. I don't know, it just seems a bit obvious to me that should not happen, but, you know, the Sonic community is the, you know, Sonic community. Like, you can say something like, oh, I don't know, some fictional character has overstayed his welcome, and then you get like a million guns pointed to your head. kind of crazy. I mean, who would do that? Yeah. But yeah, at the end of the day, if it ever gets ported to anything that's not an Apple device, you just either have to suck it up and not play the game, or get an iOS device. So yeah, if you don't want to pay up the money, then you just can't play the game. Simple as. Don't cry about it. Life's tough, man. Just deal with it, bro. Just deal with it. I mean, people like myself went out and bought an Xbox Series S or X to play Sonic Unleashed at 60 FPS. So, why are people complaining this much? I don't know. But, you know me. I'm just gonna go on with my life and just not play the game. Simple as that. Simple as that. Anyways, that about does it for today's video. So yeah, Sonic Dream Team. New 3D Sonic game for mobile devices. Looks pretty decent. A lot of controversy surrounding it. And yeah, we'll see what comes up with the game later down the line. We'll see. We shall definitely see. But what do you guys think of Sonic Dream Team? Are you going to be playing the game or not because you don't have an Apple device? Let me know down below. Love to see what you guys have to say. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, especially that last one. Don't forget to become unleashed. Pressing that join button down below. Remember, it's not necessary. And I'll see you all next time. Peace!